Impossible. Unreachable. Lexical.
I hate the fucking radiators.
Just winters in New York.
The radiators are driving me crazy. It's so hot in here.
It's so hot in here, so take off all your clothes.
That's what I'm getting at this point. It's getting cozy.
Oh, we're gonna get cozy.
Are there any channels when people like just talk on I don't know. I like the fantasy of having conversations not on like proper chairs and just like, hey.
Hey.
Like get comfy cozy with Queen and JD and Phil.
Queen and JD.
What's up?
I know. Let's get cozy.
Get cozy. So, Happy New Year.
Happy New Year, baby. 2026.
Ew.
Ew.
Honestly, New Year's is probably one of the most depressing holidays for me.
It's a lot. It's like, it's very, and there's so many different New Years for different cultures, right? Like Chinese New Year and like Japanese, like my teacher in grad school had like a whole thing with New Year's. So different cultures do it better. I feel like American culture kind of sucks at it. Even though here we are in New York, that's where it all happens. The ball drops, like be excited, right?
Yeah, because I feel like I've actually adopted like other like, so like there's this French like galette des rois, like it's like a king's cake. It's like a French king's cake, not New Orleans style, like French style. And those bakeries have these like almond like it's not just like a giant almond croissant or almond pastry. So there's almond filling inside, and it's just like this cake of like croissant pastry, but
Butter.
I don't
Butter.
the butter. Tis the season for butter.
This is the season for butter.
But and so stuff like that, or I would love to get there's this Japanese charcuterie. It's just like you get this gorgeous like bento, like multi-level bento called I think it's called anyway, I can't think what it's called, but it's just this, it's like a gift, it's like a New Year's just like celebration, I don't know, like charcuterie
It's really about the
bento
food.
multi-level box.
Yum.
Yeah. Or they have like I think ozoni.
So that's what you do. You get this is the food.
I haven't gotten it yet because I keep missing the orders. I would love to.
You're fantasizing.
I'm fantasizing about that. And they have like this warm, like cozy soup, which is served with mochi and like vegetables. It's like mochi can be served savory.
Yeah, no, I believe it.
And says that she versed. But yeah, U.S. like because what?
Good guy.
U.S. American.
We celebrate it with new gym memberships that we don't use 2 months later.
I do.
You do.
Well, usually this is usually my like low period anyway of going to the gym. So like she don't see me quite as much during January.
Yeah.
But
You're
I haven't forgotten.
hibernating.
I remember when Equinox did this like basically their campaign was like you're not gonna like you could try to join us, but you're probably not gonna like keep up. Like they're basically like Equinox is shaming you.
They just went all the way in.
They're
on
shaming
it.
you like you could do this resolution, but you probably won't. I forget what the wording. I mean, I don't know. I don't know what their numbers were like 2 years ago.
I would really be interested in seeing that. I want the data. I want to know if like Americans were like
shamed enough to paying $300 a month for a Equinox membership.
Oh my God. Yeah, being healthy should be free, in my opinion.
Well, that's what Planet Fitness is for.
Oh yeah.
And New York New Year's loves like for the people waiting at Times Square.
Yeah.
They all have these like blow up sticks that say Planet Fitness, or like the giant hats that say Planet Fitness.
That's
and
very
so,
smart.
which is right. Gym, like you. I mean, you called it gym.
It's a gym gym membership holiday.
American New Year's.
That's
is,
how we celebrate. You shame each other and guilt each other.
It's the resolution.
And try and monitor one another's bodies.
But you can like party first, right? So this is mostly
right. I mean, because that's
about
the whole
partying.
tradition is you spend the holiday like eating butter.
Champagne. Okay, sure.
No, like December.
Oh, okay, December.
Like,
yeah,
you've spent from Thanksgiving through all of December, and you get to New Year's, and you've just loaded up on butter.
Just New Year's just
Your
doesn't.
body is now 95% butter.
Yeah.
And then here's a gym membership. Take care of business.
I guess I just don't think of, like, obviously, like, the December 31st is in December, but as, like, New Year's, I think of it as just, like, a very on the cusp. So it like, aesthetically, it doesn't, like, feel December to me.
Aesthetically.
right? Just like if I don't know, if you say Christmas and you have like these like color, you have like maybe some colors or images that are a certain color, but with New Year's, I have like a whole
It's
other
kind of
color palette in
sterile.
my head. Yeah, it's sterile. It's well, because
Why? Why?
well,
You're
the
supposed
reason
to be drunk, but I don't really like getting drunk.
well, the reason that I mean, I've always been disappointed for the expectations of going partying big on New Year's Eve, and
I'm more inclined to like set intentions, do some soul searching.
I don't do that.
And I've had different friends like approach me for like getting that vibe. Like there was one year where we had like 3 or 4 women over and we like did some light, drugs.
Channy?
Somebody dyed my hair. Yeah, I don't even know. We ate, we talked, but
Okay.
it was like chill, but it was like about like being intentional and in community with each other in that kind of like lesbian way. It was nice.
So that's like
But I'm more of like a solstice girly. That's when I feel like, because that's the only thing that makes sense. It's like aligning with like now the days are gonna get longer and brighter.
okay.
You know what I mean? Like that's
In
a
a
true shift.
positive
That's like a
sense.
real shift. We can point to it, right? But
Uh-huh.
like to me, December 31st just feels really arbitrary
Sure.
compared to like actual solstice, winter solstice.
I find it's just depressing to me because it's just like the one, like other than my birthday, it's like the one reminder that like time is just ticking.
Oh, no.
Our time, we're just
Oh,
getting
no.
older. And usually I've often been home in Vegas when I'm just like mostly alone, like
That's
friends-wise.
when it can be brutal. Yeah.
And you're just like,
Like I remember that in college, like going home. and
driving, I just
You're
feel
like, what am I gonna rent a movie with my mom, and that's my New Year's because I don't. It can be kind of.
recently I feel like I've had random really good New Year's like go out times. Okay. I technically made my my first Broadway paycheck was for January 1st.
Ooh, tell.
My on paper Broadway debut.
Okay.
So I went out on the 31st, had a great night. So I was sleeping. I got a call at 1 p.m. from a friend of mine being like, hey, can you play Flying Over Sunset at 2 p.m.?
You got the call at 1 p.m.
I got a call at 1 p.m. I just got woken up.
Oh wow, fantasy.
And I hadn't been asked to sub that show. I've never seen the show. I knew about the show and I never like.
But you
I
didn't know the
I didn't know how
book.
the music.
Yeah.
I was never
Okay.
officially asked, but it was like COVID, so like people were like sick or calling out, and policies were
Desperate times.
Yeah, and so people were just like being thrown in. And so I was out the door 10 minutes later. I got there at 1:45.
That's a New York moment.
They were gonna hold the show for like another 30 minutes while I got 2 COVID tests, my rapid and my
my
PCR
God.
test.
Oh my God.
And so I was like pulling, like I took the test, I was pulling out my instrument, starting to warm up before they would like let me in the theater.
Right.
And so like a few minutes passed after like the rapid, and they're like, oh sorry, it came out positive.
Oh,
And so like womp womp, I go home. And then later that night, they like the COVID officer at the theater calls me up and is like, so your PCR test came back negative, and so we're gonna deem the rapid a false positive. I was like, okay.
So you played that night?
No, I didn't play that night.
Oh.
They only needed it for that one show, but that just means I ended up getting paid for it because technically I should have been able to play it.
Oh wow. Okay.
And that was also COVID things. Was that like, I think like if you were off for COVID, you would still get paid anyway because that was like the policy then.
Okay.
Or like you wouldn't lose shows if you were.
Great.
Yeah. And so that was probably the most interesting January 1st. It was an interesting.
You're like, I know how to show up and take a test.
Well, I was ready. I was like, come on, I want these people to listen to me. I want them to hear me like
Hear me play.
Yeah. And like read a show, but I didn't get to do it. But whatever.
So when we met at Radio City, you hadn't done a Broadway show yet. I guess that makes sense. Neither had I.
No. So I heard you played with Rosalia lately.
I did. It was
Yeah.
really amazing. The most amazing part was just like listening to that album the day it came out, sobbing. The next day.
Oh, we've seen that episode, girl. Sobbing.
And the next day being like just a wreck. I felt like flooded and electrocuted at the same time by how beautiful it is and that it's fully orchestrated. Every single track has orchestral elements and they are so well done in like texturally interesting. Like there's, because it's such a it's so referential to the tradition of classical music, but it's at the same time there are like these little innovations also in like orchestral textures, and how it integrates with the non-orchestral sound worlds, and that it's like through composed, you know, so it's not like you just get
Wow.
there's yeah, I mean, for me, that's what I'm like, this is what I've dreamt of. I've like fantasized about, like just something that was so integrated, you know, in the worlds of pop and classical. And then this happened, and I was just like, oh my God. And it was like right after I had just uploaded my own album to come out. And so I was already in this like, okay, I've put something together that's like looking toward that in my, however novice, did this all by myself way.
Yeah.
And then to witness it on the scale that it is, because she like worked with London Symphony and Caroline Shaw and like just all these, she went to the source, you know what I mean? She built it in collaboration with the very best in the industry. And so it was like, it reflects this overflow of excellence also, which I really appreciate, you know, as like a classical musician. So yeah, and then I was lucky enough the same day that I posted my own album online to get the call to go play with her.
Another reminder, all constant plugging. Resuscitation.
Resuscitation. Right. And
JD's
she
EP.
did it. She resuscitated the whole, like, it's just like, here's the orchestra and we need it. And it's like for everyone. Recontextualized in this, like, everybody can access this world, you know?
We need to make orchestral music more relevant.
I admire just everything about the way that she has approached her own career in New York and just everywhere. And there's a struggle for that. But to me, it's about integration. To me, it's about, and for me, I was really captivated when, you know, learning about sampling and the history of that as like a compositional approach in, you know, originating in hip hop. And so then you can make a really specific reference and bring it into another space and recontextualize it and give it a new life that way. And I think there's a lot of room to do that with classical music. So it's interesting with Rosalia's album, she's making references and also making original music, which, you know, with Berghen, you've heard that track, right? With the... No?
Maybe like...
Philip doesn't listen to
I don't listen to music that much.
I know, every day I interact with a musician who says that. It's very funny.
Well, the way I put it is that I feel like my music is just scratched most days.
Scratched?
Like if I'm seeking like the pleasure of music and like I need music to like, I just play music and it satisfies that itch.
Oh, so you don't need music outside of your own...
I don't think so. I like silence. I like kind of being in silence.
No, silence is absolutely necessary. When we had that roommate in Brooklyn, and he would just have music on all the time, and I had to pull him aside and be like, love you, but this doesn't work for me.
Yeah, I don't always...
Like, this does not work for me. We can't share a home space, and you believe that you can have music on at all times. I can't. Nope,
yeah,
sorry.
Agreed.
When you're a musician, too, because it's like, your listening has it's like cultivated, right? When you're working, you're listening and you're tuning in and the way that our relationship to sound and music and the exercise of listening
involves
walking into something, it's a bit of a labor.
Focus, yeah.
Yeah, it's a focused labor. And so to release yourself from that into silence, or for me, sometimes it's like putting on an ambient track that asks nothing of me.
Sure, we love,
that has like no rhythm.
Just
I want
droney,
no rhythm.
Just droney, like...
Yeah.
On YouTube, binaural beats. When you can just, but it's weird, like, you know, these hertz, and like, it really just kind of like puts me in like such a like you can just focus on the one sound and just kind of like get lost. And then that's the one that has like all the comments below are like, wherever you are, whatever you may be feeling,
I know.
I wish you the best, and just know it will get better.
It won't.
It will get better.
Oh, it will.
It will. And I literally... Do you do New Year's resolutions?
Well, no, because I'm more of a solstice person than a New Year's person. But I was setting intentions. Maybe.
Okay, so just general intent. So it's low commitment, general intentions.
Yeah, intentions and resolutions. What's the difference? I think intentions is like you are in a state of like reflection and like trying to direct your attention. And resolutions feels like a threat. Do you know what I like?
I mean, I get it, but also like, isn't that the point? Like to be more fine and be like, no, I am gonna do this.
No, I am gonna do this.
Because the intention's like, no, I'd like to, and right to resolve.
That's too soft.
I'd like to, but yeah, so it's like,
okay.
it's a little, so they're just on different levels of the commitment scale. Right?
Scale.
Like I've resolved, like I am resolute.
Resuscitation.
I feel like I don't do them anymore.
I mean, last year, I would say like last year because New Year's happened, I was in between legs of the Rock Orchestra tour. I had my own show that was going to happen for my birthday. So to me, the real New Year's was the birthday. I was like turning 40. Okay. So, and I'm going to smash a violin. So I really made it with and that's the other thing, like having a birthday really close to New Year's. It's like, well, just make it about your birthday because that's your true like New Year's.
So you could just making your own New Year's.
Yeah, your birthday is New Year.
Yeah.
For you. It's more individualized that way. But yeah, no, I set all the intentions with that show. Because it was like, okay, we're going to 40.
And how many of the intentions actually came to fruition?
So many of them. I put out the album. That was a big one. You know, doing that live show, I'd never done anything like it, you know. But the whole thing is in conversation with the idea of a recital, which is like the way that we're trained to develop our sense of performance, right? In music school is like through the vehicle of a recital, which is like trying on other people's clothes and performing them, you know, like a play, right?
Yeah, you're performing others' work. Performing someone else's work.
Yeah, rather than generating your own, which is just like the difference of, maybe at a place like Berkeley, you would be writing your own music and presenting it, something like that. But it was this melding of the two because there was some original work, but it was like, how am I quoting other people's work? Why some people's work and not others? But yeah, through the act of the performance art, and then you're like, okay, I'm setting these intentions for this, like how I'm going to embody a new version of me now. And then you like put on the glove.
So you lean more towards intentions than higher commitment resolutions? Would you say?
Yeah, because resolutions feels like a gym membership.
It can be too much pressure, right? I mean,
that's what I'm saying.
And I know that
it's like guilt and shame and pressure.
Yeah.
And I'm like, well, who like functions under pressure? Some people do.
A lot of people function under all of those things. Body
I know, but isn't it toxic?
But it still gets. I know, but people definitely experience it. But it's regardless of if it's toxic or not. People still build things out of
toxicity.
Body dysmorphia. I've come a long way because of body dysmorphia. Like
less this mess. Yeah.
Or just or comparing yourself to others. Even just musically, like that is sometimes that's discouraging to people, and for some people it's motivating.
Yeah.
Like I don't find like fitness people online, like on Instagram, motivating, but other people do.
But yeah, that's true.
But I
was just trying to harness an energy at the time and see if I could move myself in another direction. And then when you put something out into the world, when you do something, when you like have action, then it can move things, right? For me, a lot of times I can get really stuck in like thinking about something for a really long time before I do it.
No, yeah,
we know that about me,
yes.
right? Yeah, but I really love things that have a lot of layers, and I think in order to really like integrate all the layers that you want to in your intentions, sometimes it does take a little time. Rosalia being like, I worked on it for a year, just one aria, and you're like, I believe you, babe. Yeah, I've been there, it's, to really like.
If that paycheck can wait a year, then sure.
Right, and in her case it could. And good on the label for like investing in like this entire project. So it was like massive operation. And just for one little song on TV, there were 21 people surrounding her. And I think every time she does something with this album, it's going to be lots of people on stage and lots of people being paid to be on stage with her. And it's like, so she's creating a lot of work for the orchestral community through putting out this album. And that's a big thing that I want to see more. I want to see other pop artists like being like, oh, I should be doing that too. And I'm like, yes, you should. Let me help you. What you got, Phil? Where's this from?
OLE and STEEN.
She's Scandinavian.
Thank you. Generally, broadly Scandinavian.
Scandinavian.
OLE and STEEN. There's a few of them, and it has one of my favorite
Bakery.
cinnamon pastries, the cinnamon social. This isn't the cinnamon social. This is like the apple social, because I try to mix it up a little bit.
Okay.
Oops, I got into it.
Wow.
It's like oddly heavy. Go.
It's thick. Oh, that cinnamon, that crumble, a little glazed, just a little. Yeah. Oh my God. Oh, wow. Wow. That is delicious. I like that it has like a crunchy aspect to it, and it's deeply gooey.
I think there's. I got it.
Okay.
There was a time in my life where I didn't enjoy fruit and pastry, but that time has come and gone. I really like fruity flavored cronuts. Someday I'll bring you a cronut.
Oh yeah, please do. This cinnamon is so thickly applied. How often do you get one of these?
Not often, honestly. The last few weeks I've been very much like in the mood to give myself pastries. I've been more inclined, but
my mom made cinnamon rolls at Christmas time.
I love cinnamon rolls.
They're not that great compared to like the true. Like there's a lot, but I love a cinnamon roll.
Cinnabon.
I'm known to get a Cinnabon in an airport. That happens. I'm never mad about it. Oh, good call. Such a treat. Thank you.
Yeah.
A little glass of milk to wash it down. Snack.
More pastries into 2022. More pasties or more pastries?
More pastries for you, more pasties for me.
We can both wear pasties.
Yeah, it's true.
I guess I don't usually pull burlesque looks, but
Whatever, dude. I've seen you in a corset.
for the you at David Barton party, Halloween party, I had a look.
Yeah, those titties out.
Titties were out.
Yeah, you gotta have.
That's the closest I've gotten to being really nasty as for a dress up.
Nasty.
Yeah, I feel like it was like kind of a very like slutty look for me.
You ever put on any Playboy bunny ears?
No.
No.
I mean, like shorts here and there, but
A little cottontail?
no, I don't. I haven't been that pinup. But that was the closest I've gotten to that.
You got a lot of body yaddy to be pinning up.
For the New Year's.
Pinning up. Yeah, do it. Give the people what they want. Yeah.
What do you want to get done this year?
What do I want to get done? It's harder for me to see. Last year I had clear enough vision because I was in between the legs of the rock tour. So there's a really specific energy to being on stage with thousands of people screaming at you every night. And so I was trying to harness that energy.
In your head, zombie, zombie, zombie. Oh.
Yeah, it keeps like, yeah. That's actually a really fun thing to practice.
Yeah.
Like controlling the hoarseness, controlling the, what do you call that when you like flip over your...
Right? It's like changing from like head to chest voice.
That yodely thing. Yeah.
Well, my resolutions for next year.
Yeah, what are they? What are they?
I gotta grow the channel.
Yeah.
You got your channy, I got the channel.
They work together.
We're working on some finance stuff and I don't know, hopefully get some gigs.
Yeah, I know. Amy's like, you gotta produce more music.
I
Legs.
might get lipo in January.
What? Stay tuned.
Stay tuned for the belly reveal.